MrYorkieLoverFitness.com.
Okay, today I am going to show you a great post-workout meal, and I'm going to show you two different versions of it. And the beauty of this meal is you can mix it up and cater it to your likes and your needs. But one version of this meal will come out to about $5 or less, and the other version will come out to $4 or less. So this is, like I said, this is a perfect meal I like to have after a workout. And first you start with rice. So what I have here is I have brown rice. So I have regular brown rice, and then I have organic brown rice. So this regular brown rice, what I like about it comes in these bags, and all you have to do is puncture a hole in it, put it in the microwave for 3 minutes, and it cooks that fast. Same with the organic brown rice. And the reason I use brown rice is because when you have white rice, the problem is it has a good chance of your body will digest it faster, and it has a good chance of raising your glucose levels, which is going to cause your body to release insulin to bring them back down. So when you have brown rice, it takes longer for it to digest, and it won't shoot your glucose levels up as high. So it's actually it's not going to waste your energy levels, and it's a nice, good, slow to medium digestion, keep you full a little bit longer. And like I said, perfect for rebuilding your body and your muscles after a nice, good workout. So you have the rice, and and one thing I mix it with is I get this chicken of the sea solid white albacore tuna. And this costs, so like first of all, the brown rice, these come about $1 for the regular rice, comes out about $1 a bag, and for the organic it's about $1.50. You get this can of tuna for $2 or less. So the first thing I do is I will take the rice, I will clip a little hole in it, and I will throw it in the microwave for 3 minutes. So that's the first thing I do. So let me talk. So the first version that I will show you is the under $5 deal. So I'm cooking the rice right now. So what I like to mix the rice with is I got a variety of different vegetables here, and you can get fresh vegetables or you can get frozen vegetables. One thing I like about frozen vegetables is most of them are flash frozen, so they are just as healthy as fresh vegetables. But the difference is these are a lot cheaper. So for a bag you can get a bag like this, or you get them in these little square boxes. And the beauty of these things is when you buy them at sale at Ralph's or whatever your local grocery store is, they come out to about $1 a piece. So like normally they're like $1.50, $2, but they usually have the buy 5, get them for $5, so $1 each. So that's what I do and I stock up. I always go to the freezer section, and I find the different, like I said, the different vegetables. And like I said, since I eat this meal a lot, I like to try mix it with different vegetables so I don't get bored of it. So I got Brussels sprouts, I got spinach, I got carrots, and like I said, you can get peas, you can get whatever you like. Like I said, you can cater this to whatever your preference is. So what I'll do is as I'm cooking the rice right now, I'm gonna open my can of tuna. Like I said, I get the white tuna because it's better for you. And so, but you could get the other tuna. It has darker meat. It's cheaper, but it's not as good. It's not as have a high as protein content as this. And then you take a chance of it. This is just a little bit healthier than that. And so the beauty of this tuna, what I like about this tuna is this tuna comes out to about 120 calories, but it has 30 grams of protein. So I always try to get anywhere between 30 to 50 grams of protein per meal. And some people say, well, your body can only digest 30 to 40 grams depending, but that is true for the average body. But if you work out a lot and you eat a lot of protein, you actually could build your protein intake up. So your body on a normal person will maybe digest only 30 grams of protein, but if you build your body up and you are constantly putting protein in your body, you can get your body to absorb 50 to 60 grams of protein. So I have this open, I'm waiting for the rice to get done, and then I'm just gonna I'll mix it with these mixed vegetables. Another thing you could do, sometimes I'll buy avocados when they're like 59 or 69 cents, and I buy tomatoes, and you can cut those up. And if you want to use something fresh, but like I said, they're not all, you know, the fresh stuff is not always the cheapest. Like you could buy, if you're trying to use a diuretic type vegetable such as like asparagus, you buy a pound of asparagus. It's usually about $4 a pound, but you get, you know, frozen asparagus, and you can get a bag of frozen asparagus anywhere from $2 to $3. So it depends on what your budget is, and like I said, it really is pretty much the same versus frozen and fresh. So the next thing I'll do is I cut this bag open and pour it in my bowl. I gotta get these nice big size bowls that are perfect for mixing. So get that over here. And so the next thing I'll do is you're gonna put an oil to there. So some people will use olive oil, some people will use, you know, whatever oil what their preference is. I prefer this avocado oil because it's healthy as hell. Is this bottle I got at Costco for like $10. So I take this and I just pour a little over, boom. And then to add a little flavor, yeah, I get balsamic vinegar. You know, so I take this, pour it over. This bottle's almost done, but I pour it over. Get the last of this out. So this is done. Then the next thing I will do is I will mix this up. So mix this up. Get the oil, everything all mixed in. And before I do that, let me start cooking my vegetables. Yeah, so you just take this bag, and the same with all these vegetables, and you just throw it in the microwave. And you don't need, this one, you don't need, unopened bag. Put it back on this safe plate. Put it back in the microwave, and it'll cook in anywhere from 6 to 7 minutes. So just put it in there. I'll try mine. Got a pretty good microwave, depending on your microwave. So I'll cook that, and then some of these other vegetables, some of these other things, these cook like in 4 or 5 minutes. You know, some things cook faster. So while that's cooking, get this all stirred up. Then what I do is I take the water from the tuna and I just pour it in. This will help juice it up a little. Okay. Then I will take my tuna and I use a spoon. You can just spoon or fork, whatever your preference is. And I just kind of scrape it out like this. Get it all out in little pieces. Then I will mix this up. And like I said, one good thing about this meal, it's very filling. You'll be good for at least, if you're a very active person, this will last you a good 3 hours. And I know if you're trying to put on weight as a bodybuilder, you are constantly trying to eat every 2 to 3 hours. You know, because like I notice the better shape you are and the healthier the food you eat, the faster you will burn through it. So mix this up nice and neat. So like I said, the version I'm showing you now is the under $5 version. Now, another thing you could do if you didn't want to get these rice and you didn't want to have to buy these vegetables, they have this thing right here. And I'm sure there's other brands. This is Bird's Eye brand, but this is chicken flavored rice with broccoli, carrots, and onions. So basically, with this, you can cut a step out. Just cook this and throw your tuna in there with your avocado oil and your balsamic vinegar, and you're done. It's even faster. But the only bad thing I don't like about this, and I won't say it's bad because it's just not as good as the brown rice, but one thing I learned, if you're mixing your carbs with high protein, you'll slow down your glucose levels from being shot up. You know, but what the beauty of this is, if you buy these on sale, these come out to about $1.50. So this with the can of tuna, it's like a meal for under $4. and it is faster. But like I said, the only negative I see with this, it's not brown rice, but you are mixing it with 30 grams of protein. And the beauty with this thing is that, let's see, so with this thing, with this meal, if you just do this with the tuna, you're going to get, like I said, under $4. You're going to get about, the whole meal is going to be 720 calories with 42 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat, and 106 grams of carbs if you go this route. If you go the route that we're doing right now with the brown rice and your own vegetables, you basically, you're getting, it's going to be a 680 calorie meal with 48 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat, and 142 grams of carbs. So that's the difference. But and like either or is good depending on your preference and your budget. Okay, the veggies just finished. So you take these out. All you do is you cut into this bag just the same way you did with the rice. Watch out, it's going to be hot, so a lot of steam's going to come out. Because basically what's good about these bags and the way you cook is it's just pretty much like steaming veggies, which is probably one of the best ways to cook veggies unless you're going to eat them raw, which you'll get the most nutritional value out of them. But take them and you pour them into your food here. I pour a little at a time. And you mix everything up. And obviously this bowl's not going to be big enough for that bag. This bowl's actually perfect for these. This will fill the bowl pretty good, but these bags give you a little more veggies. So you'll have to eat them on the side or save them for your the next time you have this meal. So I pretty much poured a little over half the bag of veggies in, and there's a little left, like I said, which I can use for a future meal, or just eat them on the side. You know, so you mix everything up. So this is pretty flavorful, but the last thing I like to do, and like I said, this whole meal you can cater to whatever your needs are. It depends on if you're trying to get, you know, put on mass, or you're trying to lose weight or whatever. So you can cater this to whatever your need is. To me, I like to season it up, so I get this chili salt, and it's not it has sea salt in it. It's mixed in. It's this thing I mixed up myself. I got different chili powders and stuff, put it in here, and I put some sea salt in here. So it's not a lot of sea salt, so it's more flavorful than salt. And I sprinkle this on the top, and then I mix it up, and voila! You basically could cook this meal in 10 minutes or less, depending on which veggie pack you use. But like I said, this is a nice meal, great post-workout meal, and it's under $5. You can't beat it. Try it out for yourself. Leave in the comments any suggestions you have, that the way you would change this meal up. If you want to see more meals like this in future videos, let me know. Leave comments, questions, whatever, and I'll get around to all that when I can. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd love you to be one, and go ahead and like this video, share it, and I'll see you next time, and thank you for watching.